Absolutely. I can see many familiar faces. I can see Abhijit, Abhishek, Amandeep, Amit, Andreas, Aniket, Basuraj, Brijesh, Chaitanya, Chandra, Devdat, Hansel, everyone who's interested today joining on a Sunday to build landing pages. That's how excited everyone is, Seth. And so Seth here is the co-founder of PageMaker, and he's going to show you how to build landing pages. He runs an agency as well, and he's building landing pages for quite a while right now. And I think Seth will be a better person to say how did PageMaker come into existence, because you're running an agency, you're building landing pages. How did PageMaker come into existence, Seth?
That's a very good question. So PageMaker is a product of Seven and Landing Page Dude. For the last 6 years, I've been running a landing page agency, working with some of Shopify's top sellers. And over the last few years, we've really wanted to create a SaaS tool that could take a landing page template and put it into a builder that's ready to use and you can complete in minutes. So about 3 years ago, the partners were talking and we wanted to build a landing page editor. We've had previous SaaS experience before with What's Hash and Vapar. And the idea was just to build a mobile first landing page builder and take what we know working with some of the biggest Shopify and Amazon brands and build it into PageMaker to give people a platform to sell products and to generate leads quickly, efficiently, and codeless.
Interesting. And who here, I want to ask a question to the audience right now. Who here builds landing pages, like who's already into landing pages and who is building landing pages? Type in yes in the chat box.
Let's see how quickly we can get more than 10 yeses. Come on, guys.
Okay.
Fastest finger first.
Abhishek says he has built some landing pages. Natapol says he has built landing pages. Hansel says yes. Terry says yes. Okay, so you guys are already veterans here.
You know what we should do since, Minang, since Richard was the first one to say yes, we should be offering and sponsoring him one PageMaker code. So Richard, make sure that you please reach out to our support, which is support@pitchground.com. And just take a screenshot of this. Your yes, send it across and just mention my name so that I can take over the ticket and we'll sponsor this one code for you. So make sure next time you guys are ready with your answers.
That was quick. We never did a giveaway that early. Richard, congratulations. You're one PageMaker already. Awesome. This is so cool. Reach out to the support, Richard. We'll hook you up with a code of PageMaker. That's awesome. So I can see many are already building landing pages, but who here is starting from the scratch? Like the very basics, Rahul, very basics. Amandeep, very basics. Amandeep, I see you in the group as well. Kudos for being active. Sheldon is from the very basics. Devdat, I can see that you're starting your own business online. Awesome. Chaitanya, you're starting. Awesome. So we have like an equal set of audience that are, already building landing pages. And right now they are like starting from the scratch. So Seth, I guess we should get started with the webinar because all of the attendees have joined in, they've typed in the answer, etc.
I'm going to share my screen.
Absolutely.
Okay, let me go ahead and do that. Give me 1 second. I need you to enable.
Yeah, it's enabled right now.
Okay. Let me know when you guys are able to see my screen.
We can totally see your screen right now. That's awesome. And guys, there's a Q&A tab also. In the end, if you have like any questions during the webinar, during the presentation, etc., you can just ask in the Q&A tab. I can see there are already so many questions coming in from Jaydeep, from Chaitanya, etc. I can see that. So we'll take this one question before we get started with the webinar. Chaitanya asks, how landing pages can be utilized properly, especially for, ebooks or event bookings, etc.
How can landing pages be utilized successfully for ebooks?
Yes, ebooks or e-learning or maybe event bookings, etc. To add that, you came to this webinar via a landing page of us, the PageMaker PitchGround landing page. That's how it's working. So coming to ebooks, I think Seth can answer that better.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to have where you have the top of the funnel. If you're running an advertising for an ebook, having a landing page for that ebook, and you're going to see in the presentation, that is simple with a clear offer, everything above fold, opposed to sending it to a website. You're going to get higher conversions, and you're going to have a hyper focused landing page that focuses on the ebooks, focuses on the benefits, and talks specifically only to that ebook. So in terms of application, using a landing page for that specific ebook will convert better than sending it to a website or anything else.
Indeed. And using ebooks, there are many digital marketers online, many of them who are my friends. They generate a ton of leads. They use it like a top of the funnel offer. So I guess, yes, let's begin.
And there's many good ways to leverage ebooks. You can use it as a lead magnet for free PDF download. You can use it for free value. You know, a lot of the times when you're trying to generate emails or data, giving away a free ebook as a lead magnet is an excellent way, because you capture the email, you could pixel the data, and it's a good marketing tool that you could create for free and give away for free. But anyway, more so on the anatomy of high conversions. We've taken everything we've learned on our agency side and we've put it into a very simple presentation. And one of the most important things is why use a landing page. In our experience, having worked with a lot of clients that have used websites, like we see clients that are spending a lot of money on Google Ads and on Facebook, and they're driving traffic to a website. And then when they come, they work with us, they have a totally different experience. Landing pages have to focus on a specific goal. You know, if it's an email capture, if it's adding to the cart, if it's sending someone to the product page, you have to have a specific goal. And that's the importance of why you use a landing page. If I wanted to sell this shirt, instead of having it on a website, I could have it on the landing page and I could speak to that shirt. Which leads me to my next point, which is having a hyper-focused offer. You know, whereas with a website, it's more general. You know, you could buy t-shirts today, whereas with a landing page, you could say, you know, get 30% off your t-shirt. So it's to have a specific event, a specific goal, and then to hyper-focus on that event and goal. And of course, for paid traffic, if you're spending money running advertisements, not to say that it doesn't work sending traffic to a homepage or a product page, but using a landing page for paid traffic is the proper application, and you'll see higher conversions and a way to optimize your ad spend. Let me know if you guys have any questions or if you wanted to intervene and make any points before I go on to the next slide.
We have a question from Basuraj. He says, how is PageMaker different from other page builders?
So PageMaker is mobile first and foremost. So you design and you build in PageMaker, but which really differentiates us is we're the agency behind Landing Page Dude and 7span. So we're taking what we know and we're building a conversion rate optimized landing page builder using things like Google AMP, you know, above fold content, and the templates and the products that we build onto PageMaker have been market tested in real applications with clients and for ourselves. So what really differentiates us is that we don't walk the walk, we talk the talk. Like we bring our experience and our products and we build them into PageMaker based off of that.
Interesting. Basraj, I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, here is another quick question for you, Seth. A lot of times people do often ask, hey, whether I should be just using WordPress. You know, there is Elementor, there is Breezy, and there are so many other page builders. Why I should even get a separate page builder specifically that focuses on just landing pages versus I have already paid for Elementor. Why do I need to pay for another tool now?
That's a good question.
An Elementor page takes the load. I'm kidding. No, listen, Elementor is great. Unbounce is great. Instapage is great. Our focus is on conversion rate optimization. We're from the front end to the back end, from the templates we give you to the tools we give you, down to the back end and the CDN hosting. We're really paving a way in building conversion rate optimized mobile first landing pages. Elementor is great, but it has certain limitations. And then in terms of performance, it's not always the best in terms of how fast it loads and whatnot. So with PageMaker, we like just to be different in terms of conversion rate optimization. Everything we do is data driven, and we're not just building pretty looking templates. We're building templates that have certain goals. If it's add to cart, if it's purchase now, if it's for email capture. So we're more aligned into data driven and to marketing and to paid advertising.
Awesome.
Cool. And that leads me to my next point. Whereas, you know, a lot of people say, why do I need a landing page? Why can't I send traffic to my homepage? And you know what, you can, but if you were to benchmark the two, or if you were to have heat maps and kind of see people's behavior on the left-hand side, this is what a typical website would look like. And then on the right-hand side, that is what a landing page would look like. And you could see on the website, you have all these distracting call to actions, and you're not speaking to a specific goal. You're not speaking to a specific offer. Whereas on the landing page, you can curate something that's hyper-focused. And by having one call to action that's simplified and minimal, you're actually increasing your conversion rate, because here people are either going to click on order now or they're going to jump off. Whereas if you come onto the homepage, you have 10 different buttons within that first 2 folds. Let me know if you guys want to do questions in between, or if you just want me to roll on through.
No, I think we can just roll on through the next slides, and at the end we'll take up like more questions so that your flow is not broken.
Absolutely. And guys, we'll answer every single question that you guys have. We won't end the webinar without answering your questions. So please keep asking them, stay till the end, and we'll answer all your questions.
So one of the big questions we get is, why are landing pages important and why are they critical? And I'm going to jump into the middle here and talk about understanding your customer and your demographic. The fastest way in understanding what converts and who your audience is using landing pages. A/B testing, multivariate testing. Once you know what colors convert, what type of imagery converts, what type of copywriting converts, you could then work on budget optimization. I have a little typo there, I apologize. But that's why it's so important to have a landing page. Of course, to sell products, but the information you get from that landing page is so valuable. You get to understand your traffic, the intelligent data like the behaviors on the page, as well as knowing what truly converts. And once you know what converts, you could then take that data-driven model and you could apply it to different products. And when you start running ads, you'll see that your budget will generate more leads. So that's the important part about why you use landing pages. It's not just to sell products, it's also to understand your customer better, track prospects, and optimize your ad spend so that your cost per acquisition is much lower than the month before, especially if you're A/B testing and you're multivariate testing, and you're looking to kind of tweak and see how colors and how imagery and how call to actions can affect your bottom line. Now, the elements of a successful landing page. At the Landing Page Dude, which is the agency that started everything, we make it simple. We think simplicity and being minimal is the way to go with landing pages. Back in the day with direct response landing pages, you would see a top fold that had, like 30, 40, 50 different elements. We like to keep things simple because in our experience working with some big CRO teams and clients, when you have a clear offer, so when you land on the landing page, you want to have a clear offer. If someone has to scroll and not understand, they're most likely not going to take an action. So having a clear offer, like get 30% off your next pair of shoes, and keeping that content above the fold is critical. On mobile or on desktop, many people don't journey past that first or second section. So packing in everything into that real estate is critical. And then having strong, persuasive copywriting. It's one thing to say, get 30% off your next pair of shoes or get 30% off these brand new Nike shoes. Having strong copywriting is going to elicit emotion. You could relate to people, and that carries on through everything. Having strong copywriting in the first fold, having strong copywriting with your call to actions. Instead of saying buy now, you can say buy now, get 30% off. And of course, making sure that you build the most optimal mobile experience. 70% of people that journey to your landing page are coming through mobile. And by designing and building a mobile, you're going to build a more frictionless experience. Whenever I visit a website on my phone, on mobile, and I can't see anything with the top fold that I'm looking at, or it's not optimized, I just bounce off. So those are the 4 pillars to a successful landing page: is the clear offer, above fold, strong copy, and mobile first. And you could see with a landing page we built not too long ago, we do everything there. Optimal health starts with your immunity. You instantly know what it is. It's a clear offer. And then even with a call to action, instead of saying, buy now or order now, yes, I want my Azure nutrition. And we've kept everything above the fold that you need to know. What it does, its benefits, the satisfaction, the trust badges, the social proof, and the product image. And that also carries on mobile. And the other important elements which append to a high-performing landing page is the performance. It doesn't matter how good your landing page looks. You could spend $50,000 a day on Google Ads running to a landing page that takes 10 seconds to load, and you'll lose all your conversions. I believe it was Neil Patel that said, for every 1 second your landing page takes to load, you lose between 7 to 10% of your conversion rates. So building a landing page using technology like Google AMP to load instantly will really help with conversions. And of course, social proof. When we build landing pages, the first thing we ask clients is, do you have photos with customers using your products? When people land on your landing page, trust badges, testimonials, logos, maybe, where people can find your products. This stuff really, really helps. People are on Instagram every single day, and they're now in this behavior where content is king. So when they see your product, when they see testimonials, and you can build social proof, it puts it onto a platform for them to go and reach it. And of course, a strong call to action. This is something we seek that can literally increase your conversions by 10 to 15%. Instead of just saying, buy now or order now, using a descriptive call to action like get free delivery now really does help with conversions. And last but not least, we call it sexy content. If you're able to produce high quality content in terms of photography or 3D renders, it really does help. As someone that buys a lot of supplements, when I go onto a website and I see a crisp 3D render, I just instantly think credibility. Like, I think I want to purchase from this person. So having high quality content will definitely help with conversions, and packaging all these 8 pillars into one landing page will definitely build a high converting landing page. And let me know if you guys have any questions other than that.
Seth, I would like to answer one of the questions. Hello, guys. First of all, I'm Kaushal, co-founder of SevenSpan, and me and Seth were working together from last couple of years, I can say. It's about to become a decade now. So yeah, having a great experience in web and app development, and Seth having a great experience with the landing pages, we come across this concept, and we launched this after efforts of 1.5 year. We have given a great efforts analyzing a different page builder in the market. And just like you guys said, why it is different from the Elementor or other landing page builder which are already there in the market. The main reason behind creating this PageMaker is it is a custom coded builder. It is not using any script or any third-party tool. This is completely built custom build, and the main focus is usability. Also, the main focus is performance, so that you guys can get your best. One of the questions that Garden has asked, like how this landing page is good for SEO. So I would like to say, like, our landing pages are very good for SEO, because I myself having a great experience in SEO, and I have taken care of all those characteristics or features that is required for an SEO. The features like super fast load time. You can see our templates, it's almost loading 95% and above in GTmetrix, all our templates. Okay. Also, you can assign H1 tags, H2 tags, like heading tags, which is very important for your landing pages. So whatever you want to, highlight on your page in terms of SEO, you can highlight those points. The third thing is image compressions. We are on the fly, we are compressing your image. We are making them comfortable for your landing page. And that is very impactful for an SEO purpose. And also, you can also set the title and description, which will be appear on your Google search. So you can set up the title, description, favicon for your landing pages, and that will give the awesome look on the Google search result as well for your landing pages. So these are the features that we have taken care for SEO purpose. I hope, Brandon, you got your answer.
Kushal, I have a quick question for you. So you have just mentioned that optimizing the landing pages for SEO can be very helpful, but what I feel is, I might contradict a bit to you over here. Usually we build landing pages for quick purposes, right? It's usually for lead generation purposes. So how would it benefit users for SEO wise? Because you would make some quick pages, you would churn them out, right? You would make some new pages, you would churn them out. So what I feel is that landing pages are more like for paid ad purposes and less for this, unless and until your actual purpose is to build a highly optimized page to drive traffic, where you are trying to build them for a long tail keyword, where the searches are 100, 200, and there is zero competition, right? So what are your take on this case?
Sure. So I would like to answer you on this question. Let's say you have a Shopify store. You have a 20 plus products on your Shopify store, but you also know like ranking those Shopify store is quite challenging. You won't get instant traffic or instant result in a Google. But with the help of our PageMaker, you can host the same store on your subdomain. You can rank that sub page like a product page for a future purpose, though your site is ranking. But if your landing page will be ranked, it will be very helpful for a better conversation for a long term. I am telling you one of the use case in 2018, we were doing a drop shipping. So in a drop shipping, you won't believe we generated thousands of dollars sale per month just via organic SEO only. Or all the traffic were there on the organic via organic SEO. We weren't doing any paid ads or anything to drive a traffic.
That's absolutely great. Do you think we can probably do another webinar covering up this specific portion? Because I think this can be such a game changer of a webinar, and so much valuable information can be taken out that I think a lot of users who are joining today would love to join the next webinar as well and learn more about it, so that they can really understand the benefit of not just building a landing page, but also understanding why one needs to use landing page builder instead of a typical website and how it can benefit them.
Yeah, sure. We would love to help every our users so that they can get the maximum out of a PageMaker. Not only the landing pages, but the future. In future, it can be helpful for not only for the conversation, but free organic leads, free organic sales that can be 100%. Helpful for them.
100%. The moment you add free, it's always amazing too. And no matter which country you belong from, the moment you hear the word free traffic and free leads, everyone starts smiling. Okay, so this is another very interesting question for both of you. Before I let Minank ask the rest of the questions, any desire to turn your page maker into an actual funnel builder?
So
Michelle can answer. It's your turn.
Okay. So we have a very long roadmap. We have shared the short roadmap of next 6 months to the users on a group and everywhere where we are in communication with the users. So in the next 6 months, we would like to focus on our builder, the ability to make the landing page super quick in next 10 minutes. So that was our main focus. We are focusing on enriching the builder. We are focusing on the performance of the page so that we can beat every builder available on the market. And also we want to focus on building a templates, not only for the e-commerce, but also for the lead capture page, for the conversation focused modules. We would like to add those things as per our expertise. And that is our main goal. So building a funnel, it's quite a far. I can say it might take a year to reach there. But yeah, we have a long vision. Like we want to make this builder as a website builder as well. So you don't have to worry about creating a whole website via PageMaker. It can be linked. You can create a multiple pages. It can be interlinked with each other, and your whole website can be live via PageMaker itself. So we have a vision like that as well.
Interesting.
Wow, that's really awesome. I think these are the things that I think we need to share with the users, because these are the things they actually want to hear when they're buying the product. Awesome. So Minank, on to you now.
Absolutely. So there have been like many questions that are coming in, like show us PageMaker. How is it so easy to learn? Like, how is the learning curve? That's a question that's coming in. For you, I can only say watch the webinar as we do it live in front of you. Yes, we are doing that live in front of you. You can see it yourself how easy it is. That's all I can say.
Yeah, Seth, if you can give them a quick demo of editor, like how the features are there and how easily they can build a page that can be helpful for all the users.
Absolutely. Let me know when you guys are able to see my screen.
Yep, we can see us.
One more question before you get started, Seth. A lot of users were also asking outside of the webinars, how soon are you guys planning to add more templates, and how frequently new templates would be added every month?
Absolutely. So we added one today. Our goal is to have the most robust, dynamic template library of any landing page builder. So we're going to be adding 2 to 3 templates every week. But on top of that, in our module library, we're uploading 2 to 3 new modules every single day as well. So in terms of content, in terms of templates, we're working very, very hard, and we have a dedicated resource that is designing and building them every single day. So there will be many, and today we just launched one. So keep an eye out, and if any of you have any questions or any suggestions or templates you want to see, just message us on Facebook, and I'll be sure to get it up and running on PageMaker.
Fantastic, brilliant.
Cool. So as you guys know, PageMaker is mobile first. So when you jump into PageMaker, you'll be prompted to edit and develop in mobile. That's where you're going to get most of your traffic. But of course, for the sake of this demo, I will jump into the desktop. And I believe you wanted to ask the audience questions about the builder. So I'm here on the builder, and let me know what you want to do for the next direction.
Absolutely. So we have around 61 participants. And why don't we ask the audience like what product they want to see, you know? Like, let's see around.
What do you guys want to sell, basically? Tell us, guys, what do you guys want to sell? We'll build one for you right now.
Yes. What do you want to sell, guys?
Sales.
Tell me any product that you want to sell, and we will take it and build a landing page right away in front of you guys. All, you know,
yeah, maybe we'll ask them to also turn that into a template. So you guys don't have to do the work. Just grab PageMaker and set it up quickly.
All right, we can see many good suggestions that are coming in. Devdat says selling apparel. Basuraj says t-shirts.
I think the most funny one is Cody Poddy.
I'll do a t-shirt.
There's cell phone. There is water bottle. There's like every single thing that's coming in, even real estate as well. Wow.
I think we can take real estate because that's one of the like more requested template maybe, and a lot of people usually ask for it. So I think we can probably take real estate if that's possible for you, Seth.
If it's so I had it ready for the e-com. What I was going to show was the different applications and how universal this template is, because you know a lot of people will jump on this template and think that it's just for electronics. But with PageMaker, you could turn this template into anything you want. And if I could quickly show everyone.
Sure, definitely.
So someone said a t-shirt, and I want to show you. So here, everything is plug and play. And if I wanted to turn this into a t-shirt, just give me 1 second here.
Do you guys plan to add any sort of like Upsplash API or something so that those free libraries can be used?
We do plan on using the Unsplash API very soon.
Oh, awesome. That's brilliant. That will save so much more time.
And then things like, you know, if you're selling lipstick or like skincare, it's truly universal. And with a simple, with some simple edits, you could take this template that's already been CRO tested and you could turn it into something. And again, I'm doing this on a freestyle, so I do apologize if it's not as beautiful as what our designers can do. But
that actually looks good.
Yeah, so PageMaker really gives you the ability to really customize and to build things. And you could see this hero section went from being about a electronic product into a makeup product within just a matter of seconds. And other cool things that we have is the way you optimize and build. Traditionally, if I wanted to edit this these check marks, I would have to click on each line and change the text. With PageMaker, we also have the group editing feature. So if I wanted to edit these both, I could also go there and I can make things bigger. It's a very intuitive landing page editor. And that's how I would quickly turn any template and sell any product. And that's the beauty with PageMaker, is that it's truly universal. You could use our templates and you can plug and play and sell any type of product that you want. Even a toy. Even if you wanted to sell like a Yoda toy, it's just about plugging in the content, finding the colors, writing the call to action. And if you don't find what you want on the page, you have hundreds and hundreds of different sections that are CRO tested. And with a single click of a button, you can add them to the page.
Here, I would like to interrupt Seth, showing them from the mobile editing. So I would like to say how how you should focus on a mobile, because if we count 100 users are visiting your site or landing page, almost 80 are coming from the mobile. So that is the reason we have came up with for a mobile first landing page builder. You just have to worry about the mobile. Every other layout will be automatically adjusted. You don't have to worry about the desktop, tablets, or any other screens. But if you start with the desktop, you have to, design it for the mobile as well, because it won't be reflected in the mobile. So we always request all our users to start with the mobile, because our all modules are mobile first. You just have to plug and play the things, and every layouts will be automatically adjusted. You don't have to worry about the other screens.
And we even give you unique editing capabilities inside of mobile to make sure that you can tweak and make it even more responsive. So that's the another great thing about PageMaker, just as Kishal said, is that you have a canvas for mobile as well as desktop.
I think that's absolutely brilliant. I think the simplicity of the editor is what makes it so intrusive. And one of the things I would actually like to highlight is, if I compare this page builder with many other page builders, it's very fast from what I've seen. So let's say, like, I've used ClickFunnels, right? It's a great platform, but the editor is slow. It's very slow. By the time you end up reaching to the last end of the page, right, it takes so much time. It's great product, but it's just slow. And I think this is where I feel PageMaker is so very intrusive, is the speed of the builder itself, and not just the page. Because while everyone tries to optimize the page, no one really tries to optimize the actual product itself to make it very easy for the end users. And I think that's where you guys have done one hell of a job to make sure that the product is very, very intrusive.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I would like to say, Udit, this is just the beta launch. You will see the speed performance in our upcoming launches. This is just the beta.
I think you're making people way too excited now.
We think it's too slow. Like, like I'm always with the team, like, how can we make it faster? How can we make it faster? And that's one of the things you had made a comment about Elementor. I love Elementor, but one of my experiences on it is that it takes a while to get used to, and building things is slow, and it's not as progressive. And that's why we built PageMaker from scratch. It's not just a lightning fast load times, but it's optimizing in terms of how you build. There's a lot of cool features that I could show. So absolutely, I do agree with that, show.
So Abhishek asks us, like, is this like a plugin, or like, how's the dashboard? Like, do you need to log in, or how does this work?
Yeah, let me show you that. So you'll notice here, we have a dashboard that's campaign specific. So your analytics and your dashboard is going to be specific to your landing page campaign. So you'll be able to see all the analytics, the click-through rates, the conversion rates on the landing page. You'll be able to edit your social media images and your sharing. We have SEO capabilities on page. You can allocate H1 and all tags, and then here you could change up the meta description. You could upload your favicon for branding. Custom JavaScripts, you could throw any pixel, your Facebook pixels, your Google pixels, you could put in a live chat, anything you could think of. If you're more savvier, we have the custom CSS. And then a very cool thing is the custom fonts. So you could use any Google font and you can allocate them. If you're a brand with a very specific color, you could preset your colors in the dashboard so that in the editor, you always have the right color palettes. And then another cool thing for Shopify, for WooCommerce and Amazon, is that PageMaker has a built-in dynamic coupon distribution feature. So if you upload your Amazon coupons, or if you upload your Shopify coupons, and I believe this one is set up, when people come onto your website and they click on that coupon button, you'll be able to capture their email, and then PageMaker will automatically send that coupon to their email inbox. It works with Shopify.
That's really awesome. I love that feature. Great work, guys.
And the cool thing about that is allows you to build a super valuable list. Retargeting, for retargeting, for remarketing, for building custom audiences, for building lookalike audiences. So not only do you pixel them, not only do you get their email, but that email is one of the most lucrative sales channel. For every $1 spent on email, you're seeing $40 in return. So that's why it was important to also be able to generate leads through e-com or through lead capture.
No, I think this is absolute genius of an idea to just add the code itself right inside the page builder. It's very intrusive, trust me, because I haven't seen that very simple feature, because coupon is one easiest way to get the leads. You offer a 10% code or a 5% code, and you instantly increase the opt-ins. But the problem is, first, you need to opt in. Second, you need to set up a Excel sheet. Third, you need to have a dynamic field on your email autoresponder. Fourth, you need to connect it with Zapier. Fifth, you need to make sure it works. Right? That's the last challenge.
And we take that challenge out. So whenever someone submits that coupon, PageMaker is the one to deliver it. You don't have to integrate anything. You don't have to code anything. And it's a great way to create a super valuable list, as well as gather data for retargeting and for remarketing. And I see for a lot of people that have asked about domains, subdomains, we're a self-hosted solution. You could host your domain on a PageLinker. So you could host your landing page on a PageMaker domain, or you could upload a custom domain or put it on a subdomain. So you have free ability. There's a lot that goes on in the dashboard. And again, it's specific to the campaign. Outside of that, you also have the ability to make integrations, and we are adding more every single week. I know a lot of you have asked for webhooks, and that's one that we will be adding, as well as being able to see all the redeemers from all your campaigns and then quickly exporting them out if you want to upload them.
That's absolutely brilliant. Let's take on some more questions, because it's flooding in right now, and we want to make sure that we end the webinar on time. So I think we'll probably have to organize like few more webinars just to cover up the questions. But let's start taking them very quickly.
Absolutely.
The next question is, can you add in a VSL? I'm not sure what VSL means.
I think it's like the sales.
So on the agency side, we work hand in hand with a lot of affiliate marketers, and we have plans in the future to add direct response, video sales letters. Our focus is first to make the editor as flawless and as perfect as we can, and then to apply templates on top of it. So down the line, we do plan on building more sophisticated VSL pages, direct response, opt-ins. Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, one of the answer I would like to give to Teddy. He asked, like, where are our server located to host these landing pages, and can they download the landing pages to host on their own server? So yeah, I would like to say our servers are on DigitalOcean, which is well-known server providers. The servers are located in New York. Though we are launching our CDN features so that you will get the instant delivery of the files and the resources. Currently, the files and files are on our Amazon server, which is Amazon S3, and the server processing is managed by the DigitalOcean New York server. Regarding exportable things of a landing page so that you can host on your own domain or on your own server, yeah, we have that in our roadmap. You can see in our roadmap, we are going to offer that very soon. So I think Teddy's answer is answered now.
Absolutely. Awesome, brilliant. So I think people will start making these landing pages a lot faster now.
Yes.
Awesome. So moving on to the next question. It's from Saptarshi. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. What is the cost of PageMaker? It's literally $49. Like, you won't find a much better value than this. You should be able to make the money back in one business day. Because if you even hire a designer who would probably charge you anywhere from $15 an hour to about $25 an hour. So that's 2 hours worth of payment that you're making for the rest of your life, and you have access to it. It's literally $49. You can head to pitchground.com/products/PageMaker, and you can grab your code right away. This is a no-brainer deal. This is one product you should not miss out, especially on the pricing point alone. You will really, really regret once it's gone. Let's move on to the next question. Can you upload any images? Yeah, definitely you can upload any images as you want.
Yeah.
Our next one.
I want to just quickly say, so not only can you upload, but we also have the ability to inline SVG. You could embed and you could add by URL. If you're going to be using PageMaker for the most optimal experience, especially for performance, I highly recommend compress the image and upload it, and that'll give you the best experience on PageMaker.
Perfect. Where can we get these quality images with transparent background? Any plan to integrate images with EA Images? Any plan to integrate with the EA Images API?
We're looking at the Unsplash API. It's not on the roadmap as of now, but we do have plans to offer some type of media library in the future. That is definitely one of our priorities.
Awesome, brilliant. Looks so smooth, elegant. Yeah, great question from Praveen now. Can I export these landing pages to swipe pages? I think if you have PageMaker, you don't really need swipe pages, Praveen. But this is an interesting one. Can it be exported to Element and Breezy? But
so so part of our roadmap is you are going to be able to export the pages. In the future, you'll be able to export it, and that will be within the 6 months.
awesome. Let's move on to the next question. Is CDN available?
CDN is being done right now, so we're working on CDN. That's also on the roadmap. If you guys check out our roadmap, CDN's on the top of it. Performance is huge to us. We're not just building pretty looking landing pages. We want to make sure the tools we're using not only work flawlessly for you, but in real markets, they're loading fast. So CDN is on the roadmap. Export HTML. We're going to be adding more integrations. You'll be able to host your own landing pages, webhooks, things like Integrately, which I know were huge, CRMs and email clients. And of course, we're focusing on image optimization, multi-user access, Google LAMP, and a payment gateway. And then finally, a native Shopify integration. So having a Shopify app where you could build all of these landing pages.
I think that will be huge, especially if you guys plan to have like better checkout on Shopify, using a direct API and integration of Shopify. I think that can be a no-brainer. While the backend is completely handled by Shopify, but the front-end sales actually happens on PageMaker and the checkout happens on PageMaker.
And we're in talks with a lot of companies that have reached out to us, like Sticky and Connective. So you'll be able to have dynamic checkouts. It's something that we're excited to add in the future. And just before we take another question, I just wanted to show something very cool that we. So with these logos, here some people prefer to have more logos. With PageMaker, as I explained to you, is not only did we want to make the builder super fast, but if you want to add more logos, we've added the ability just with clicks of a buttons to really build out however you want to do it. And it's a very fast feature. Instead of having a designer, a developer dragging and dropping, if you're building, we wanted to make sure that we optimize the experience. So this group editing feature, as well as this grid feature, truly optimizes the building experience in terms of workflow.
Awesome, brilliant. Let's move on to the next question. Can you import other URL landing pages made in software to speed up? That's a great question.
Sorry, can you import landing?
Yeah, basically you have an importer from some other landing page builder. So let's say that I've built something on ClickFunnels. I just grab the URL, paste inside PageMaker, and it recreates that entire landing page in a fraction of like seconds or minutes.
I think Kushal might be the better one to answer that. Kushal, are you there?
Yeah. So why it is not possible? Because our templates, our modules are built customly on a Tailwind. So it is a custom developed framework. We can't fetch the a different CSS or different structured page into the PageMaker directly. Though you can create a similar or almost same template with a clicks of a button and modifying the things by selecting the similar modules, but it won't be like on a click of a URL you will able to grab the same landing page. No one will able to do that because different builders have a different frameworks, and that will be very hard.
I actually have a better idea for you, Teddy. What you can possibly do is PageMaker team is anyways building up anywhere from 2 to 5 templates a month, right? So why don't you reach out to them, and if the design is actually good, maybe PageMaker's team themselves can roll out their design for everyone. This way, like everyone can get benefited from it.
Absolutely, I agree. Yeah, and I totally agree with that.
Perfect. Moving on to the next question from Sheikh. He's asking, does it support Lodi files?
Things.
Kushal, you're lagging.
Does it support what?
Lodi files.
Oh, Lottie files. I know you could use animated icons. I'm not entirely sure about Lottie files. I would have to circle back and give you the correct answer. But we did have someone yesterday that was using interactions and using animated icons. So that I definitely know. I don't know specifically on Lottie files though.
Awesome. Next question from Ansel is asking, how deeply can it integrate with WordPress? So the point of actually having a PageMaker, Ansel, is to get away from WordPress so that you can build your landing pages separately. So if you can be very specific, what sort of an integration that you're looking for between PageMaker and WordPress, I think Seth and Kushal would be able to answer that question better. So if you can just have a follow-up question, I think that would be fantastic.
Just to touch up on WordPress and Shopify, because a lot of people are asking, you can still use PageMaker with WordPress and Shopify with permalinks. So for example, this Get It Now button, you can use WooCommerce or Shopify permalinks, and what ends up happening is you could send people to your WooCommerce cart, to your WooCommerce checkout. Same with Shopify. So as of right now, we don't have a native integration, but as an excellent substitute, you can use permalinks. And if you guys don't know what that is, they're super easy to use and they're customizable. They're just URLs that append to the call to action. So when users click on it, you could send them to the checkout with the product in or to the cart page. So as of right now, you can use permalinks. They're a great way to work on PageMaker.
Awesome, brilliant. Moving on to the next question from Mohit. Can you add multiple domains to different pages? Also, do you plan to add email services for sending emails?
Can you add multiple domains? Sorry, can you, what was that question?
There are actually two questions. Let me speed it up. So the first question is, can you add multiple domains to different pages?
Yeah, you could upload as many domains as you want, and you could build as many pages as you want with them.
Perfect. The next question is, do you plan to add, let me rephrase it. Are you guys planning to also become an ESP, like email service provider, along with PageMaker, or the vision is just to focus on building up like pages and funnels and just focus on the building part of it?
That's a good question. Kushal, are you there?
Yes, I am here. So as I mentioned, like our main focus is creating a landing page experience smooth and like an industry leading landing page builder. So rather than creating the whole circle, we will focus on the main part which other builders are lacking, and we want to focus on there only. There are a tons of integrations will be available for you guys, so you will able to integrate with the different email providers, and we are not focusing on that direction.
Awesome, brilliant. Moving on, I hope that answers your question. So Aniket is saying, loving PageMaker. Glad you're loving PageMaker, Aniket. It's absolutely a no-brainer of a tool. Honestly, for $49, you cannot get a better page builder. I can like bet anything you wouldn't find such an intuitive, easy to use, fast loading page builders. You'll find 10 of them for higher price or maybe lower price, but nothing compared to this. Like it's so intrusive. It's easy to use, and more likely it's fast. That's something that I love. I'm pretty sure it's built on React. Just the way the front end is working, I think it's probably built in React on the front end. Am I right, Kushal?
No, it's built on Vue because
that's awesome.
Yeah, we have a couple of products, and all the products are built on Vue. So
brilliant. And what backend are you using?
We are building it in Laravel. So backend is in Laravel, front end is in Vue, and we have a team of 40. So
that's awesome.
Yep.
That's brilliant. So guys, I hope that also helps you to understand how dedicated the whole team is. And I think this is really great. Moving on to the next question, we have like a ton of questions coming in. So moving on to the next one, how can I add a domain? Because I've tried adding a domain, but showing not verified, but I added in Cloudflare also, there's showing successful, still facing issue. I hope you have unselected the cloud icon. Seth, can you just like quickly show them how they can add a domain very quickly?
What I'm going to do, because it takes time for the DNS to propagate, I actually made a video yesterday on YouTube, and we'll be posting it to the PageMaker page literally 10 minutes after this call. So if you guys want to see how to add subdomains and domains, I made the entire video for you guys to see.
I think what we can do is we can post it in the community. So the new community that we have built, we'll talk about it at the end of the webinar. So that just makes it very easy for people to ask questions as well. And just post in their queries, plus whatever new videos that we are making, we'll just post it over there, making it very easy for people.
Cool. And if I could just tune in, one thing because I really want to show this off. One of the cool things that we added was dynamic text replacement. So as you guys can see here, you could use it anywhere on the page in the top bar, or you could use it like I did on this check. If you see where it says free shipping to country, whenever the page is live, wherever that prospect is from, it'll dynamically change to their country.
Wow.
Sid, what you're doing, you're not sharing this mode to everyone. This is the mode, of the product, the personalization factor. These are the things that are so essential that I think most of the landing page builders are literally missing out. These are the small things. These are things I think will make such a huge changer. Does it also changes the currency by any chance when you land into that particular country?
So we have the ability to do that. Like kind of like Kushal said, is one of the things we don't want to do is like spread ourselves so thin and build so many products and then have a weak foundation. So as of right now, you could do countries, you could do cities, but with the same technology, and you could obviously do like dynamic pricing and whatnot. But for now, it's countries and cities. Like I live in a city, Barrie, and that's like hyper targeted. And if I wanted to buy a cologne like this and it said free shipping to my city, it would make me take that.
Definitely. 100% personalization is such a key factor for conversions. I think personalization can easily increase your conversions anywhere from like 10 to 20%.
And it's native, so all you have to do is kind of throw in the 3 dots, either city or country. And I've made a video on this, guys. If you want, check on the YouTube.
So guys, for $49, you're also getting a personalization too inside this. What else do you guys want? Please tell us. What else do you guys want?
Yeah. One more thing I would like to say, not only the city, it is city, state, country, and also the country flag. You can also highlight the country flag nicely on your announcement bar, like free shipping to USA. The flag will be of USA.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Awesome. Loving it, guys. I think we'll have to do like a ton of other webinars just to cover these like small golden nuggets, like 10 ways you can use PageMaker the best possible way. Because even this personalization part, even I didn't know about it.
Me too. I'm seeing for the first time and I'm like, whoa, that is like, why didn't I know about this before? Yeah.
Awesome.
Says I would like to show you the icon library as well, how they can change the icon, because we have tons of icons available, and with the icon, help of icon, there is it is playing a very vital role in creating a conversation on your site. So we will show you how you can choose the icons from the libraries already existed on the internet. Like tons of icons will be available for you to integrate.
I think there's 25,000.
I think we have about like 40 plus more questions. Do we want to take on them right now?
Yes, we have one question from Kaushal. He says option to embed or add iframe, or can we do custom HTML as well? These are like 2 questions from Kaushal.
So you cannot embed the HTML, but you can embed the videos, or you can embed any image from the other sites. Regarding the JavaScript and CSS, you can definitely add those things to the page. Because why you are not able to add the HTML? Because we have, as I mentioned, like we have a specific structure of the page, so you cannot directly plug any HTML directly into our page builder. That's the only limitations. But still, we are stretching our head to open up that part as well.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Brilliant. Let's move on to the next question.
So many questions here.
When the replay will be available, Francisco is asking. Francisco, the replay should be available by the end of the day today. The next question is from Saptarshi. It's $49 for lifetime until it's available. Once the deal goes off, it's going to be on monthly and yearly pricing that is available directly on PageMaker's website.
So the Kaushal says, like, right now he wants to use webhooks, so those are missing. So I was thinking of using forms like Question Scout and embed it on the website. That's what he's saying.
So awesome. Yeah. So we have forms, like, by the way. So if you guys are wondering, we have lead capture forms. They integrate. You can capture leads on PageMaker, and you can have them drop into your CRMs or your email clients. So for many of you wondering, is it just for e-commerce? No, you could build a lead capture page and you can capture leads and integrate with all your favorite apps.
Yeah, it's just that nowadays, most of the SaaS companies, they usually position themselves vertically so that it helps them to kind of like transition better. So that's why they have positioned themselves for e-commerce, but it can be used by any niche regardless. If you're in real estate or you have a beauty salon, you have a plumber, you have doctors, lawyers. It doesn't matter. You can use the product for anyone. It's just that they have positioned themselves for e-commerce. That's the only thing, and that's the marketing. That's a marketing thing basically.
So we did upload a template for like if you're doing like insurance or if it's for healthcare, we do have an e-commerce type template. And at the bottom here, you do have a form. And guys, again, this form is totally customizable. You can add as many fields as you want. You can edit the initial, the success, the error message. You can even upload the aesthetics, the background, and the question. So we do have that ability. And you can integrate the form with MailChimp, Zapier, Klaviyo, and many different other email clients.
Awesome, brilliant. We'll have to speed up on the questions over here, Seth and Kaushal, because again, more and more questions are coming in. So let's try to speed them up. You said your servers are in New York. So a user viewing my landing page in India, how is there a difference? CDN is how can handle. I think this has been answered. CDN is currently being worked upon. I think it should be out very soon because that's in the top of the roadmap. So I think very soon, maybe in like a few months, I think maybe in a month or two, I hope I'm right, Kaushal. It should be.
In a month, the CDN will be available for all. And still, if you guys are worrying about the performance, you don't have to worry because we are there for you. We are already worrying about your performance of the landing page. So our servers we are using Amazon S3, which is an outstanding service provider for delivering the content. And it is just like a CDN, but still people are, believing more on CDN. So we are rolling out that update for all in next 1 month.
Awesome, brilliant. Let's move on to the next question. When are webhooks coming out? And also, do you happen to have like an integration with Slack for any sort of notification?
So webhooks are coming after the CDN is rolled out. Regarding the integrations, many people are asking about different integration with the different apps. So why we have rolled out the Zapier? Because with the help of Zapier, you can integrate with tons of apps. So that is the first reason as we are not able to roll out all the integrations in a one go. So users, you have to bear with us for a couple of months until we roll out each highly demanded integrations step by step. Till then, you can use the Zapier. Zapier is providing integrations with thousands of apps. So you don't have to worry about the integrations. You can integrate your Zapier with a PageMaker via Zapier with unlimited of apps. You can try Zapier if you haven't seen before.
Awesome, brilliant. Let's move on to the next question. Will it work like OCU?
Sorry, what was that question?
Will it work like OCU? I'm not sure, Siddharth, what do you mean by OCU? Can you just write the full form of that? Would be very helpful. I'll move on to the next question. Meanwhile, this is a very important question for both of you guys. How is GDPR being handled?
So till the beta launch, we didn't focus on the GDPR, but for the UK-based client or European client, we have to focus on that very soon. And we will definitely, though it is not there in the roadmap, but once the clientele increase from the European countries, we have to focus and we will take it in between in our roadmap.
Like it'll be implemented with top priority. It's not there on the roadmap, but given the feedback, it's something that we're seriously going to integrate ASAP.
Awesome. Let's move on to the next question. It's from Mark. Any problem with creating my page in PageMaker and then use my Shopify buy button?
No. I mean, that's the whole point. It's top of funnel. If you're running an ad, give it to PageMaker, just kind of how you see now, and then use a permalink on the buy now and send it back to your Shopify. That's the way you should be using these landing pages, is wherever you're driving traffic or wherever traffic's being generated, have it come to the landing page. And if you're selling on Shopify, this buy now button can go to the product page, you can go to the cart page, or it can go to the checkout page. So that's the way you should be using it.
Awesome, brilliant. Let's move on to the next question. Teddy's asking, with Stripe or PayPal in the roadmap, what are the working checkout options right now?
As of right now, we don't have a payment gateway. If you're selling on Shopify or WooCommerce, as I said before, you could use a permalink and it'll send them right to the checkout. But we do have plans to add that payment gateway as it's part of our roadmap. And
any specific timeline? Will it be like in Q3, Q4?
So we're looking to tackle everything within 6 months. That's the goal.
Awesome. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is from Kushal. Is asking, on trial platform, I cannot design from scratch. I need to add modules. Can I add elements like row, column, heading, images, and design from scratch?
Of course.
Can we quickly show them very quickly?
So if you design from scratch?
Yeah, just how do we start a fresh page with no design?
Yeah, so that's a very good question. And guys, one of the things I highly recommend is if you're going to start from scratch, have it prepared that you know what your structure is. So even if you write it down and you know that you want to have a hero, you want to have a logo, you want to have the benefits, it'll help you build faster. And that's how we have everything lined up here. So as you can see now, we have a blank canvas, and I always go and add a hero. We have many. I know what I'm looking for, so I'm going to go and get it. But scratch is very easy. You just find what you want, you click, you add, and then it shows live on the page editor.
Awesome, brilliant. Let's move on to the next question. Will it allow site tracking from Klaviyo and GTM?
Sorry, what was that question?
Will it allow site tracking from Klaviyo and GTM?
I know you can add custom JS and tracking. In terms of integration, we do integrate with Klaviyo, but if there's anything that's tracking in analytics, we do allow you to add custom scripts for that.
I think most likely what Siddharth is asking, Klaviyo has ways to track conversions. So is it possible to have that sort of like a direct API integration where you just like slap in the API inside the platform, and it can also do all the site tracking, where the user went and all of those things. So Klaviyo actually shows those sort of an analytics directly inside Klaviyo. So do you guys have that sort of an integration as of now, or is it just simple lead magnet integration? And if so, do you guys plan to add a deeper integration with Klaviyo?
Kushal, if you want to jump on that, that's a bit more tech.
Yeah. So as I mentioned, like there are tons of integrations which are requested. We are just grabbing the feedback from the users, and most demanded integrations will be rolled out first. So this is how we are planning, because same time we will not able to launch all the integrations together. So we are just curating the feedback from the users. I would request everybody to just submit your feedback on PitchGround or on our Facebook group or Facebook page, and we will take care of each feedback properly. We will get back to you on each feedback.
Awesome, brilliant. I'll move on to the next question. Siddharth, if you have any follow-up question, feel free to ask.
Seth, I would like to show you the layered panel, because most of the users are not aware about that beauty as well. So show the layered panel, how it can be helpful. They can hide the things from left bar. You can show those things.
So PageMaker is a truly customized editor. If you do want to hide certain elements, because we understand not a lot of people want to show terms and conditions. And the reason why we have that there is a lot of bigger brands that we work with will place that in the top fold. But let's just say you wanted to hide it. We have a layers board, and all you have to do is go into the section and you could hide any element you want from that fold. So now you'll notice that terms and condition is no longer showing.
Awesome. Let's move on to the next question. Can we build luxurypark.in in few minutes inside PageMaker? Sid, can you go to luxurypark.in?
Luxury what?
Luxury Park, P-A-R-K. Luxury Park.
Should I go to the website?
Yeah. So this question is from Raghu.in. No, .in. Yeah, so Raghu is asking, can we make something like this with PageMaker? And if so, how quickly can we make it?
I mean, in essence, it's a very simple site. I'm not too sure on the parallax, but in terms of its structure, I mean, Kushal could speak more on that. Kushal, are you able to see?
Yeah, as per the first glance, I can see many of the sections can be easily doable. As Seth mentioned, like we still don't have a support for the parallax, but we will add it soon. So without the parallax, if you count as a static blocks, most of the blocks can be doable. Though some of the blocks having a different structure, and we are not allowing to drag and drop and confusing users to invest their time in building the landing pages. So those blocks cannot be created on the PageMaker. Though many of the sections like the hero sections can be doable, and these gallery sections can be doable. So we have to see, like there are 200 plus modules available on a PageMaker. You have to find the relevant sections. You can just edit, change the things as you want, like image, icons, font, and your sections will be available on PageMaker.
Interesting. So Raghu, yes, this can be made, and because these are the sections that are easy.
As a landing page, I mean, it looks pretty. And if I could just give feedback, I apologize if this is your page. I like it, but it like for us, it's not the most optimal when when you're looking at conversion rate optimization. And you can see on mobile that the top banner is blank and that the button is out of line. So in essence, we could build it, but will we want to build something like this? Most likely not. We would want to use data-driven models and build a real estate landing page, because we've worked in pre-construction for over 10 years. Here in Toronto, that's where we started. We started working in the pre-construction space with property developers, and then we got into real estate. So I will make you promise, we will upload a hyper-focused, awesome landing page for builders our way, and you'll love it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And we have another question from Richard. He says, can you add like a shopping cart, basically making it like a one-page website?
So I would like to say adding a cart or adding a payment gateway, both are the interrelated things. So whenever we are adding a cart, at the same time, we have to add the payment gateway. And whenever we are adding a payment gateway, we have to add a cart as well. So this is in our roadmap, as I mentioned, like for next 6 months, our roadmap is completely blocked. After that, we have to again stress the thing, like what are the most requested thing, and then based on that, we will try to utilize the things. But why we are not focusing much on the payment part or the card processing? Because there are tons of available platform like a WooCommerce or the Shopify, which are having a great experience in a checkout. We are having a great experience in payment processing. So we are not focusing, because once we roll out the cart, we have to add the upsell, we have to add the payment gateways, we have to add the email, we have to send them the emails, we have to add them the order tracking things. So there are tons of things will come into the picture, and that's not in our roadmap. First, we have to make the builder smooth first, builder enrich first, and then we will focus on the other parts. With the same thing, I would like to answer one more customer, which is there on a question answer, which is a James. James has asked, like he has to drive the traffic from the Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to the landing page on a PageMaker. And from there, he would like to drive the traffic to the Shopify or WooCommerce store. Is it possible? Absolutely. You can make the landing page on PageMaker, host it on your own domain or a custom domain, redirect it to your Shopify store, and all will work smoothly. Instead of your Shopify conversion, when you are doing an ad for your Shopify store, rather than doing that, you should do on our PageMaker, like on landing page that you have created on PageMaker, which will give you, I will bet you, it will give 30% higher conversion than your normal Shopify store. And you can try once, you can share your feedback once you do the campaign.
Awesome. And Gordon says, this puts many other landing page builders to shame. Awesome. Glad you feel that way. Yes. And does landing pages allow if so variables?
Like
populate them based on the incoming request. Okay.
Sorry, what was that question? Is it A/B testing?
I think this is like about adding a code. Praveen, can you like rephrase your question? It says, does landing page allow if so variables, like populate them based on the incoming request? So yes, it's A/B testing. Yes.
We don't have any A/B testing or multivariate testing tools. I can imagine in the future it's something we will definitely want to add. Kind of how Instapage has their A/B testing tools. It's definitely something we want to add. It's not on the roadmap now, but once we make the landing page builder perfect, we have the templates on top. it only makes sense for us to eventually add tools where you can multivariate test different variants. Absolutely.
All right. So Chaitanya asks, like, adding domain is super easy on PageMaker, glad. But can we customize links for landing pages? Like if I have a domain, like let's say abc.org, can I make the landing page redirect to abc.org/launch or something?
So for time being, we don't have a support for slash, because once you have to do the slash, you have to give us the access of the parent domain. And parent domain will be either your site or your Shopify store or something else. So it won't be possible. You have to host it on the subdomain. So abc.yourexample.com will be the URL. That is how you have to do for time being.
Awesome, got it. Chaitanya, I hope that answers your question. So let's see. Yes, everyone's like adding HTML custom form, etc. Kaushal, Teddy, Praveen, etc. Like so many questions. Like this screen, there's like adding a custom form in HTML or iframe. That's what they're saying.
So form is there, so you can add the custom form. You can add the multiple fields as well as you like. Like let's say you want to ask first name, last name, birth date, or anything that you want on your custom form for a lead capture form. You can do that with the PageMaker. Like n number of questions you can ask in your form, and you can grab that thing. But regarding HTML, as I mentioned, as it is a custom coded, you won't be able to add the HTML currently. We are still discussing at our end how we can open that road for users.
Interesting. And I can see that. Awesome. I hope that answers your question. And how do I add like privacy policy, terms and conditions, etc.?
So you can add the link at the bottom, and you can create those pages on your either your Shopify store. If you are using a Shopify, there is a privacy page already there. You just have to click link the page to the footer. That's it. You don't have to worry about creating the pages in PageMaker, as you are already using the third-party store platforms.
Awesome. And I hope that answers your question, Kaushal. Yes, Raghu says thanks. Can we use it with white label to integrate with own developed CRM application, etc.?
Still, we are in beta. We never stretch regarding creating the white label solutions, but definitely we would love to. If you are if you are a good customer base, you can reach us on our email, and we can discuss on that point.
Awesome. And we have one more question, which is, can form responses be exported?
Yes, definitely. It can be exported. Sid, can you show the lead captured, the captured lead tab? Yeah. You can export all the leads of all campaigns or specific campaigns as well. Like you can, from here, you will able to export, and it will be available in your Excel.
Awesome.
Yep.
I think we should speed up on the questions, guys.
Yes, we are answering in full capacity. And what about Pabbly integration? Is that on the roadmap?
Yes, I have. It is again the same answer. Like there are many things which came into the picture when we talk about the integrations, but definitely many people requested Pabbly integration, so we will consider that point.
Absolutely. And how to okay, got it. So when is webhook available? So many questions on the webhooks, guys. If you're asking so many questions, we'll be making it available. It's in the roadmap. Yes.
Yeah, in 2 months, CDN and webhooks are planned. So in 2 months, you will get those things.
Absolutely. And what I would like to do now is showcase the deal that we're talking about. I'll be sharing my screen right now, and I hope everyone can see this. Awesome. So this is the lifetime deal, guys. I'm going to show you this. It's got pitchground.com/products/PageMaker. What you just saw is a demo of PageMaker. You can build any kind of, landing page on PageMaker. As you can see here, it's just $49 for a lifetime price. If you compare it with every other page builder out there in the market currently, I mean, they are like $100 a month, $150 a month. I can see many page builders like that. But this is like, since it's like a beta launch, you guys are having the advantage to get in early. That's the advantage of being like a PitchGround customer, a PitchGrounder, a community. I'm going to talk about the community aspect as well, but this is like two plans, simple. It says $49, and then there is the $97 plan. So these are the only two plans that are available right now.
But hold on, Minang. We have a huge drop. Let's drop a huge bomb over here for everyone, guys. If you buy the $97 plan right now in next 2 hours and drop a review, you get another $97 code for absolutely free. So this exclusive offer is only for people who have joined the webinar. So we will be checking this as well. So as soon as you drop in your review after making the purchase, just give us 24 hours and we will automatically add the code into your account. We already have your email. Just make sure you buy from the same email that you have used to register for this webinar. Again, buy right now in the next 24 hours. Also drop in a review and you will get another $97 code for free. Make sure you grab in because very soon the prices of PageMaker is also gonna go up. So now is the time for you to take action. Minang,
this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. We didn't decide it before doing this webinar. This is like on the spot because you guys have been asking so many questions. You guys have been asking, like, showing so much interest in PageMaker. This is what we want to do from our side. You guys attended this webinar on a Sunday because you guys want to improve, you make more landing pages, you want to know about this product, etc. And we value that. We value all that you've been doing. So yes, if you get the $97 plan, which is like unlimited domains, unlimited campaigns, unlimited templates, like this is like everything unlimited plan, you get another one absolutely for free if you just purchase it right away and then go to this review section here and drop in a review. That's all. We have 2 hours from now. We'll just close it. We've already seen that there's like reviews coming in, but yes, your review can be here and we will offer you another plan absolutely for free that you can just gift it to your business partner or your friend, and
maybe,
you can do whatever
maybe to your customer. Your customer would be very happy getting a code for PageMaker and just add in a bit more value to your customer's life, and you have a customer forever.
And the customer is getting unlimited domains. That is insane. That is insane. So guys, all you have to do is just grab the $97 plan. Yes, the $97 plan, and then share it with us. How do they share it with us with that?
Sorry?
How do they like share the purchase with us? Like, is it
No,
automated?
they just make the purchase. After that, they leave the review. We can check on the reviews, and in next 24 hours, whoever does that, whoever makes a purchase in next 2 hours, we'll have a check on it, and in next 24 hours, we'll just add the code in their account.
Awesome. This is insane. Guys, drop in your review. Just purchase it, drop in your review, and that's all you have to do.
Awesome, that's brilliant. Let's take on rest of the quick questions that are pending at the moment before we wrap up the webinar.
And if we miss any question, I'm sorry, but if we miss any question, we are having this community page here, especially for PageMaker. It's called community.pitchground.com /C/PageMaker. You can just find all the products here. PageMaker is right here. So you can post it, make a new post, ask in any of your questions like, hi guys, I have a question. You can just ask it and we will answer all your questions. So yes.
Again, we're very sorry guys, but we're already like surpassing the time. We had scheduled this webinar for 1 hour, but the response was so overwhelming that it had gone to almost 1.5 hours. there are questions around how many team members are included in the $97 deal plan. How many team members are included, Kaushal?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, like we are rolling out our team planning about December, but we are still we have still not clear like how we roll out that, because in a team plan there are two requests we have got. One, they want to invite their customers or clients to check out the page, to check out the leads, and second, they have a team who wants to work like a design team, agency having a design team who works to simultaneously on the pages. So just like a wave flow. So we are just curating the ideas, and we will let you know all on our PitchGround discussion, like how we are going to roll out that multi-user plan.
Brilliant.
Along, yeah.
So
But
guys,
but don't worry, all the lifetime deal guys will definitely get the benefit of that feature for sure. I will make sure.
So guys, if you have any other questions, you can head to our community. We still haven't like officially announced it. We will be announcing it officially very soon. But meanwhile, you guys can just head to community.pitchground.com. Look for the PageMaker section on the left-hand side and ask in all your questions over there. We'd love to answer them. Also, we will be scheduling another webinar where we'll go through building up landing pages from scratch and talking more about how you can connect it with ad platforms. There will be a lot of practical sessions and live webinars that will be coming in. So, but meanwhile, this webinar was more about to get you guys get going. And we promise that in next 1 month, you will be able to build the best landing page in the world and have the best conversion. So Minank, you want to wrap up the webinar?
Absolutely, absolutely. So I can see, guys, we are sorry, there's like so many questions that are coming in. We'd love to answer them, but do post them in the community, because we'll answer them in public and we'll stay there for everyone, because many questions I can see are repeated about iframe, webhooks, etc. Do ask them in the community and we will repeat them. So guys, before I think, yes, they're saying I submitted my review already. Awesome. You are so fast, Kareem. You'll be getting it.
Guys,
awesome.
Again, if we are not able to take your question for any reason, please submit the same question in the community and we would be answering that question for you right away. It's just that it's very hard to answer all the questions in such a limited time, and we have so many more questions coming in. But again, any questions that you guys have that we missed out by any chance, please ask them in the community section and we would be answering them regardless.
Yes, Udit, yes. We should also offer one code totally free for any of the user who joined the webinar. So
we
let's do that as well.
Yeah, we actually had two. So let's announce those winners. One was the best question. So say, Kaushal, I'll let you guys pick up the best question for the day today.
So you can just check the answer tab as well, because we ever had we've answered those many questions. So yeah, you can check the answer tab as well.
The best question.
Thanks for reminding.
Yeah, thank you for that reminder, Kaushal. We completely missed out. So which is the best question?
I would say Gordon Lee has asked if the landing page coexist on the same domain, and I have answered in the answer tab. So let's make him a winner.
But I think he's already left. It was late. So Gordon actually won, but didn't win, I think. He left the webinar.
And I apologize if I don't say this correctly. I like Abhishek Patil. He asked us, how is the UI compared to other LP builders out there? And it's important that we always communicate that. So I like that question because it allowed us to express.
Is it Abhishek?
Abhishek Patil, I know him. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Is he live right now? Abhishek, if you're live, just drop in hi, because the offer is only available if you're actually live.
Abhishek is here. Abhishek is here. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. He right in hi right away. That was some speed. That was fastest finger first,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So Abhishek is the second winner, and the last winner. Pick one random winner for anyone who is live right now. Seth and Kaushal.
I would go with.
Just make sure you guys don't cheat. Pick up a random one.
I would go with the Teddy. He has asked a couple of questions, and I have tried to answer all of his answers. So
awesome. Teddy, are you online right now? Please drop in your hi.
He is.
Oh, there you go. He answered right away before even me asking the question. Yeah, fantastic, awesome. Teddy. Thank you so much. So Teddy and Abhishek, please send us an email. Make sure to take a screenshot of your reply and just send an email to support@pitchground.com. Give us about 24 hours and we'll be happy to add in the code to your account. And guys, thank you so much for joining in today's webinar. It was absolutely thrilling, and it wouldn't have been possible without any one of you guys. We'll be scheduling another webinar and making sure that in next 1 month, you come out as an absolute pro when it comes to building and landing page. Not only that, we will soon start focusing on the conversion factor as well. It's just very hard to cover everything in just one webinar. So I hope you guys like the way we have taken the whole webinar approach, completely value driven, and all of these would be available as a replay for you guys. So make sure we would be updating you as soon as we schedule the next webinar, guys. And again, if you have any questions, please head to community.pageground.com and ask us all the questions over there. Again, in next 1 month, you guys will literally build the best landing pages in the world. So
Awesome.
with that, there is just one question from Thomas. Can you repeat your offer regarding the review within 2 hours? So Thomas, if you purchase any code, if you purchase a code or make a purchase in next 2 hours and leave a review within next 24 hours, after 24 hours, whoever had made the purchase in this 2 hours, we will take that and we will double the code for them after 24 hours in their account. So we'll check on the ones who have dropped in the review and we'll add in another free code into their account. You can do whatever you want with that code. You can give it away to your business colleague. I would say the best way of really utilizing that code would be speak with one of your customers and either upsell them if you want, or just give it away free as a value. Trust me, that one free extra code will win you a customer for the rest of your life. So that's how you really create value in your customer's life. So that's the best way I would say, use it and create value out of it for your customers.
Awesome. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for joining. It was awesome answering your questions. And I'll be jumping in the community right now. So if you do have any questions, I'll be on the PitchGround community to answer all of them.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much, Minank.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you so much for joining this webinar where the review is to be given. The review has to be given on pitchground.com/products/PageMaker. There's a review section over there. Just buy it and then just give a review over there in the next 2 hours. We are counting, by the way. I have the clock with me. So yes. So that's it for this webinar. Thank you so much for joining. We have many more webinars that are coming up. Seth is already checking the community tab. So head over to the community tab, head over to the landing page of PitchGround, just buy it, and then drop us a review. Thank you so much for joining.
Once again, before we wrap up, people who are active in the community would be constantly reaping some rewards. So again, if you have any questions, head to community. You have a lot of opportunity to connect directly with these amazing founders who can turn out to be the next